Streets gonna always be fucked. Yeah.
Let's go out to Hollywood.
Okay, now put a Mac on the map if you won't get on. Now put a spitter on the map if you won't get on. Now put a po on the map if you won't get on. Say put a feet on the map if you won't get on. Say put EI on the map if you won't get on. Can't put that Drew on the map if you won't get on. Say put a Mark on the map if you won't get on. I'm a good looking rapper, I ain't trying to stunt. What's good, Scorpio, and welcome to my channel. I hope all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there doing well. Trying to make sure my mic on, y'all. All right, so we're going to get into this reading, y'all. I've already shuffled, meditated, did the whole spirit and everything, okay? So when I first was shuffling the cards, you guys, I was asking spirit, I was like, tell me about Scorpio's person, okay? So these messages are going to be about the person on your mind, the person you're dealing with, whether it's a soulmate, ex, twin flame, whatever it is, okay? This is going to be messages and letting you know what's going on with this person, okay? So if anything resonates, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you want a personal or anything like that, the information will be in the description box below. All right, you guys, let's go. So the first card that came out was creation, but this card came out in reverse. So some of you could be on a twin flame journey, or you're dealing with someone who has spiritual gifts. You have spiritual gifts. You know, maybe you have or have not tapped into these spiritual gifts, but this is someone who also has spiritual gifts. It can be a Native American here, or practice like Native American, like their cultures, or do things of the Native American culture here. Maybe you sage, use crystals, but this is someone who they have spiritual gifts. But I feel like they allow, like because of the company they keep, that's why they say be mindful of the company you keep. Because of the company that they had around them, okay, which were other low vibrational people. You know, people who didn't believe in mystic things and fairies and, you know, things of the spiritual realm. It was kind of like they allowed these people to block them from their spiritual gifts. This is someone who I feel like spirit blessed them with a gift, just like they blessed you with a gift. But I feel like because of who this person had around them, like they were not able to tap into their spiritual gifts. Someone here also feels guilty. Now, some of you, this could be someone here feels chains. Maybe they feel like they don't have a choice, so they have to be. Maybe they feel like this is an obligation, like they have to do this. But they feel guilty, like even okay. So someone here, maybe they're in a marriage, they're in a connection to where they're living with someone. If they're not living with someone, it's like they still have responsibilities in their household, you know, or they're still acting as someone who carries on responsibilities in the household, even though they're not there. This could be someone that's drinking, look like they're drinking vodka. And this is, I feel like this is someone who usually doesn't drink, like they're over, you know what I'm saying? They're overindulgent in drinking. So this person probably went from not drinking nothing to drinking every goddamn thing, okay? But it's all because they feel guilty. With this purple here, I feel like, I'm gonna show you this card. I feel like with this purple here, this is someone who did not use their intuition, and that's what they're feeling guilty about. Look at this. You got the person in the back that's drinking. Y'all see that person like they got a vodka bottle. All right, this woman got a whole chain. So this is someone who feels chained to maybe like a marriage or a connection or a situation here. And it's like even though they're carrying on, doing what they're supposed to be doing, it's like they don't like this shit. They're not happy. And with this purple, I feel like they're feeling guilty because this is someone who did use their intuition. Like their intuition, I feel like was trying to help them or guide them in a way, but it was like they chose not to listen to their intuition. Someone here chooses not to be vulnerable with you. So someone here does not want to let down their guard. They don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to open up. They rather hide in the darkness before they let you see the inside of them. So this is someone who I feel like you have a soul connection with someone, but it's like they don't want you to see inside their soul. You know, this is someone who want to walk around in that dark ass energy because they're choosing not to be vulnerable, not to let down their guard. Someone here feels very angry inside, and they need to release this anger before they explode. So I feel like this anger only comes from this guilt because it's like they're staying in a situation, or they're staying in a marriage, they're staying in something that they really don't want to be in. It's like really they're forcing themselves, because can't nobody force you to do shit, you know? So someone here feels very angry, and it's like they need to release this anger somehow before they explode, okay? When they explode, they're probably going to do some shit that they might regret. Now, Scorpio, you can do something with your voice. Maybe you write, maybe you sing, you talk, you do something to where people listen to you. This is someone who can't listen to your voice because it affects their soul. So like I said, you have a soul connection here with someone. Heavy twin flame may not be for some of you, but whatever it is, your soul and this person's soul is connected. But they can't listen to your voice because that shit fuck with their soul. Why? Because no one else makes them feel the way that you do. That's why I fuck with them. Because you're the only person, Scorpio, that can make this person feel the way that they do. But they'll never want to let you know that. They'll take that shit to their grave before they let you know, Scorpio, how you make them feel, how nobody else makes them feel the way that you do. When someone becomes unhappy with themselves, they become inconsiderate to others. So you could have been dealing with someone who was very inconsiderate to your feelings, like how their actions would affect you. I feel like someone's actions towards you really had nothing to do with you, but more of the fact that this person was really unhappy with themselves and their life and their decisions and what was going on. Okay, so I feel like even though it did affect you, like someone here, it was like they didn't even think. Like, this is someone who does things before they think, and their actions towards you, like they didn't think about none of that shit and how it would affect you. This is a very selfish ass energy. Someone here procrastinated a change. So someone here knew they need to change, knew they need to work on themselves, but it was like because they knew that shit, they procrastinated that shit. They was like, oh, I can stay like this another 4 5 years. She ain't gonna hurt me. And could be what they're feeling guilty about, because this landed right here under guilt. Okay, so someone here intuitively knew that they were supposed to be changing, working on themselves. Okay, I'm picking up that death card in tarot here, going through some type of transformation, and especially heavy on the inner self, working on themselves, but they procrastinated themselves. They procrastinated that change. Someone here is very manipulative. So someone here manipulated you a lot. They used their power. So someone here manipulated. I feel like you had more feelings and emotions. This person held back, but you expressed your feelings and emotions. You know, this person knew that you had feelings for them, so they manipulated you. But this is someone, because they always feel the need to exert their power or feel the need to be in control. This is someone who likes to be in control, and their way of being in control is to manipulate people, to play with their minds, tell them what they want to hear to get whatever it is that they want. But this is actually someone who suffers from low self-esteem, who really needs to focus on their worth and self-love. Look at this. I can't make this up. Someone here is very insecure with themselves, and this person wore a false mask to hide who they truly were. So the version of the person that you got, Scorpio, was not really who this person was. But this person was very insecure with themselves, hurt, you know what I'm saying? Heartbroken, possibly. And versus dealing with that hurt and pain, they chose to just put on this mask and, put on these rose-colored glasses and walk around the world and act like, it's everything. It's all peaches and cream, and it's sunny side on Mr. Rogers' high neighborhood. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is their attitude, but it was like they knew they were like living a lot. Like, they were telling themselves a lot constantly. Someone dealt with multiple people so they wouldn't have to deal with their hurt and pain. I can't make this up. Some of you, this is someone who had multiple options, multiple men, multiple women they was dealing with. And they chose to like deal with these multiple men and women because they were suffering, like I said, from heartache and pain. But versus dealing with that heartache and pain, versus acknowledging, first of all, that they were hurting from something from their past, they just chose to, always. So this is someone you'll never catch them by themselves. Like, they always gonna have a man or a woman. If they didn't have a man or a woman, they was always gonna be dealing with someone. Some of their hurt and pain came from their childhood. Okay, they had abandonment issues, which means they either had an absent father or an absent mother in their life, okay? And anytime you have an absent parent, you're gonna have those issues. You're either gonna have the issues with the opposite sex. If your mother wasn't around, you're probably gonna have issues with women. If your father wasn't around, you're possibly gonna have issues with men or authoritative figures. Look at this. I have a hard time healing from my hurt and pain. So this is what this person's going through now. They're having a hard time dealing with their hurt and pain, but they're trying their best to work on themselves, to elevate, to raise their vibrations. For some of you, they're thinking about filing a divorce. This is what they're feeling guilty about because they know, shit, they should have been divorcing this man, this woman a long time ago. But they stuck around feeling shame, feeling like they had to do things, feeling like they were obligated to do things. We got again, this person does not want to be vulnerable, does not like to be vulnerable, and does not want to be vulnerable. This person knew that they took way too long to give you an apology. So some of you just been waiting for this person to take accountability for what they did and then apologize. But this person took way too long. And to you and to me as well, like that shit is so simple. Like how can you just not like be, you know what, Scorpio, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. I'm wrong. Do you forgive me? How hard is that? But this person, it took them way too long. Because first of all, you got to feel like you're accountable. You got to hold yourself accountable. So someone here feel like shit, however you was feeling or whatever. Okay, y'all, my microphone died, and I don't know how much time I got left. Because I got to charge it up real quick, okay? So the other half of the video, you couldn't hear me, so I'm having to go back and redo this half. So bear with me if I repeated myself, okay? So this is someone who took way too long to give you an apology and make things right. Now, I feel like I was saying in the other video, like however you was feeling or however this person made you feel, they was like, who, I made you feel that way? Like this is someone who I feel like their whole energy or their whole mindset was like, however you felt, you made yourself feel that way. Like they did nothing to make you feel that way, okay? But I feel like now this person realized they took way too long to give an apology and make things right. So what this means is that this took this person a long time to take accountability. Because first you have to be able to hold yourself accountable for your actions and how you made someone else feel. So someone here didn't feel like their actions or what they did was the reason to why you felt the way that you did. You know what I'm saying? So this is someone who took a long time to take some type of accountability. And that's why it took this person a long ass time to give you an apology and to make things right between you guys. Now, for some of you as well, like I said, you could be on a twin flame journey. They could have been dealing with multiple people here because we got conquest. I feel like someone here was being very low vibrational. They could have been having a little game or, you know what I'm saying, couldn't have had a little competition going on with their friends. And it was like they was just like knocking people off, you know what I'm saying, seeing how many men and women they can sleep with or deal with. It was like they was on a quest. They was on a quest for men and women. Them and they low vibrational friends trying to figure out how many men and women they can knock off by the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like stupid stuff. And for some of them shit, they fucked around and called an STD from one of these people while they was out here sleeping around. So this is somebody who was in and out of people's beds, okay? Sleeping around because they was on this quest. Thank you, Spirit. They was on this quest to see how many men, how many women they can sleep with. You know what I'm saying? Being low vibration, out here being a thought, being a hoe, male or female. This is also someone who I feel like is going to give you some type of bouquet of flowers. I don't know what flowers are white. If any of you guys know, please tell me. It's like maybe some, I don't know if these are Japanese flowers or something. Y'all let me know, like some blossoms or something here. But I feel like someone here really wants to beg for your forgiveness. But they feel like, saying I'm sorry or whatever, like that's not going to be good enough. So look for this person to give you some type of something, because they really didn't mean to hurt you. Like when they look at everything now and they realize how they hurt you, they was like, damn, I really wasn't trying to hurt Scorpio like that. And this person feels like the reason why you and them can't move forward and why you will never move forward is because you're still holding on to that hurt and pain that this person caused you. Okay, now I feel like Scorpio, if you are still holding on, like you can forgive. If you're still holding on to that hurt and pain this person caused, you have to forgive them. You forgive them for you so that you can move on. Because as long as you hold on to that, anybody else new that you deal with, it's like you're going to continuously go on a cycle here until you heal from this hurt and pain that this person caused. So I feel like for some of you, even if you ain't interested in reconnecting with this person from your past, you still must forgive them. You forgive them for you so that you can have closure you can move on. Whether they gave you closure or not, you can move on and be able to enjoy someone new when you're blessed with it. But just look for this person to give you some type of something, a token of something here. Because I feel like they finally realized like they never meant to hurt you the way that they did, okay? So I pulled some cards to see what lessons did this person need to learn. First, this person needs to grow. They need to work on their solar plexus chakra. Their sacral chakra looks like they need to work on being able to be more creative, to do the things they want, to do the things that they desire in life, versus listening to their low vibrational ass friends and doing these low vibrational ass things. This is someone who needs to grow. They need to elevate their mind, start looking at things in the 5D, start learning and growing on a more spiritual plane, understanding how the 5D connects to the 3D and how you go in between both. But they need to grow and expand their mind. Stop to take off these damn rose-colored ass glasses, okay, and start to see those friends and family members and whoever they've been hanging around with that's been keeping them down, third party. See these people for who they really are. They need to get out this energy of feeling like they need to know their worth. Because this is someone who is very lonely because they don't know their worth. And this is why they're out here sleeping with multiple men and women, because it makes them feel good. This is someone they only feel worthy when other people want them, when they have somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who wants to talk to them, sleep with them, hook up. Like, this is when this person feels some type of worth in their life, okay? And that's why they was on this quest to deal with multiple men and women, because they didn't want to heal. But it also because they were lonely here. There was a void in their heart. And versus this person healing from hurt and pain, they just chose to deal with multiple men and women here. But this is someone who needs to realize they're not alone. They got a whole spirit team behind them. Trust the ancestors, Holy Spirit, spirit guides. They have people all around the world that's on the clock 24/7, protecting them, watching them, leading them, guiding them. Someone also needs to work on becoming more disciplined, okay? Becoming more of an emperor here. The emperor is someone who's very disciplined, very controlled. They know what they want, they know how to go get it. They're controlled with their thoughts, how they move, their actions, their ways. But this is someone, like I said, they have spiritual gifts, but they haven't been able to be creative like they need to. That's why they need to work on their sacral chakra. And as they become more disciplined, this is somebody else. They have great ideas. But because they don't believe in themselves, they don't have faith in themselves, they don't have other people that's encouraging them, that's having faith in their dreams, their goals, then it's like they can't stay disciplined. They can't focus on whatever it is they need to accomplish. But once they become more disciplined in their thought and their mind, then they'll be able to accomplish all their goals and anything that they set their mind to, okay? All right, so let's get out these signs for this damn mic cut off again. So let's see what signs you guys was dealing with. What was it? Libra, Cancer, Aries, and Gemini, I think, kept coming out last time. So let's see what signs come out. Cancer, Aries, Leo, Gemini. Who is this about, Holy Spirit? Leo, Taurus, Gemini, Aries. Who is this reading about for my Scorpio? All right, we got Sag, Gemini, Virgo, and Scorpio. All right, you guys, that's all I have. I gotta charge this mic up, so it's probably gonna be a little break, or I'll come back and record in the morning, shit or something. I'll figure it out. All right, you guys, I love you, and until next time, stay blessed.